Also, branches and geese poop discounts. Got the supplies. Oh, hi. Hello. So you guys saw Jasper's birthday vlog. This was his birthday toy. Ready? Alright. Hi, buddy. Hello, Jasper. Good morning, folks. So today I'm going to be going over some small lifestyle habit changes to make subtle improvements in your life, physically, mentally, productivity, just overall wellness. Now, none of these habit changes are going to be life-changing. You're not going to find your life purpose from any of these tips. Everything is so sensationalized. 10 tips to radically transform and change your life. And then the tip is like, bring reusable grocery store bags. Like, I'm like, is that really, like, come on. Okay. All right, so the first habit is going to be taking care of your skin, more specifically sunscreen. Now, I would say sunscreen is probably the most important part of your skincare routine. It doesn't matter how much money you spend on other products. If you're not protecting your skin, you're essentially just wasting your time, energy, and money. And besides the point, you know, yeah, SPF helps prevent the signs of aging and skin cancer. But I think what I enjoy the most about, you know, just taking care of my skin is that it's a certain block of time that I am actively practicing self-care. Time to just kind of zone out and just kind of focus on yourself. Don't forget the forehead, the ears, and the neck. So yeah, for those of you who have no idea where to start with your skincare, just start by putting on a little bit of sunscreen in the morning and make sure you put it on daily, whether it's gloomy or sunny, because the goal of this is to build a habit so that you do it consistently. Plus, just look at the glow the sunscreen gives you. Very radiant, very nice. Oh, hello, Jasper. You bring me present? Give me. Ready? Ready? Sit. Go get it. All right, babe. What's the next tip?
Put shit back where you found it.
So, what is this? Are you done with this?
Just about.
Yes. Put it. Okay, where does it go?
Jasper, your turn.
Jasper, put it away. Yes, yes. Good job, Ryan. Good job. High five.
Success.
So yeah, that's definitely one thing I definitely had to work on Ryan with. I mean, we're still working on it, because especially when we were living in the studio apartment, if one area of your room gets messy, then your entire apartment is messy. So yeah, it's super important for me to maintain a relatively clean home because I work from home, and I find that when things are messy or just out of place, it just isn't the most motivating environment to work in. Trust me, just get into the habit. Just, if you're done using it, put it back like that. Now we're gonna clean that up. Okay, Jasper, now we can go. Let's go for a walk. All right, so for the next habit, try to get out at least once a day. Whether it's sunny, rainy, or snowy, just get outside, touch some grass. Trust me, you're gonna feel a lot better. Because I have Jasper over here, we go out at least 3 times a day. Stop eating the branches. Crazy. He loves branches and geese poop.
Sometimes when you go outside and you just like sit down and you just let everything else do its thing, like you listen to the leaves and the wind, or you like listen to the ocean, or whatever like nature you have available around to you. Like, you know, a lot of like, you just hear like a bird chirp or something, you just listen to it and you just be attentive to it, and it just like makes you like calm down. It's just, the world is so much bigger than us. We're just small individuals on this ball of rocks flying through space.
Okay. All right, so for the next habit, try to do at least 30 minutes of activity daily. Now, it doesn't have to be going to the gym or like doing vigorous exercise. It could be as simple as going out for walks, doing some mobility work, some yoga, whatever. I made sure to emphasize this habit change a lot with my clients when I used to work as a trainer, because they would see me for exercise maybe twice a week. But for people looking to make activity and movement a part of their daily routine, it's not enough to see your trainer twice a week and just do nothing for the remainder of the time. So I always encourage some sort of daily movements so that they can build that habit. Same thing as like putting on your sunscreen every day. It's just all about small changes over a long period of time to make a big difference, okay? But yeah, right now I'm gonna head to the gym, lift things up, put him back down. First person shooter. Okay.
We love Jasper, dude.
Hello, Jasper. Hello. Where's Ryan? Oh, there he is. Hello. Hi, buddy. Sir, I think your shorts are a little too short.
Just take them off then.
What the heck? All right, Ryan's special post-workout shake. What are we doing?
Frozen blueberry.
1 scoop of vegan protein, 1 scoop athletic greens, and lastly, lots of handfuls of spinach. How's it taste? You don't like it?
Not terrible.
Alright, so now that we have moved our bodies, the next lifestyle change is going to be regarding our sweaty clothing. Always wash your clothes in cold water as well as hang dry your clothes. I showed you guys our super compact like clothing rack. It just like folds accordion style. It's super compact, perfect for small spaces. And not only are these tips good to reduce energy consumption, it'll just make your clothes last so much longer. And because today we're talking about laundry, a big thank you to True Earth for sponsoring this video. Now, if you haven't heard of True Earth before, you're probably wondering, Joe, what on earth does this tiny little envelope have to do with laundry day? Well, what if I told you you no longer needed to deal with like messy plastic jugs, measure out your detergent, carrying big jugs of plastic with you? All because of the True Earth Eco Strips. All you gotta do is just tear on the perforated line, 1 strip for regular loads, 2 strip for extra big loads, and also a half strip for lighter loads. And honestly, a half strip is usually what we do for most of the times, and it works great. They work on all laundry machines, they dissolve 100%, and plus they ship in these like tiny little envelopes that's made out of cardboard. And like I mentioned before, this video is all about making the small lifestyle changes, and I think the True Earth Eco Strips kind of fit perfectly in that category. It's just a small substitute that we can make into our daily lives to make a big difference. Because when other companies have to send these large jugs of mostly water that's in your laundry detergent, not only does that take up resources, but then after you're done using that laundry detergent, it sends millions of jugs into landfills. So just by switching to the True Earth Eco Strips, you can make a big difference. Plus, the best part is that they're hooking up the BLS Club members with a sweet discount. If you guys use the link below and use the discount code Joe, save some money, pick yourselves up some Eco Strips, and then you're good to go. So once again, a big thank you to True Earth for sponsoring this video. All right, so next up, we're gonna head out, pick up some supplies for some fun activities, which I'm honestly quite excited for. So yeah. And before we head out, I'm just gonna reapply my SPF because we went to the gym, and you're supposed to reapply every 2 hours. Also, don't do what I just did, but try not to let the applicator touch your skin because you don't want, you know, bacteria, but also don't want to drop onto your bed either. Babe, come here. Tilt your head up. Ryan is a child, and I need to force him to like do basic self-care.
Skincare.
Move.
I don't want to fuck up on my skin.
But hey, the people were saying in the other video saying that your skin is glowing, and that's because now he moisturizes while I force him to. Anyways, let's get going. Alright, so just as like a midday pick-me-up, we're gonna have one of these Guru energy drinks. I believe they are Canadian, but they probably have one of my favorite like ingredient list profiles. I mean that shit. Michael. Art supplies. Wow, look at all these options. They kind of look like makeup brushes. I wonder if I could just use my makeup brushes. Thank you.
Discounts.
Got the supplies, we got the discount. To the place I belong. Look at the clouds. Oh my goodness. It's like a freaking painting.
Speaking of paintings, we were just at Michael's and now we're gonna go paint.
Why are you talking like that?
Incredible trend.
Also, look at this.
You always show them this building. This
I
building
know,
is
but
not that cool.
If you're not from Vancouver, this building is very cool. It's called the Vancouver House. And look how skinny it's at the bottom. Wow.
It's a triangle on the bottom and a square
really
on the
cool.
top.
I think it's really cool. All right, so in the previous vlog, we were talking something about hobbies.
Your hobbies are like working.
I don't really have too many hobbies. Which is why today we picked up some watercolors. We got some watercolor paper. We got some brushes. This is something I have wanted to start and try for a very long time. I used to be super into drawing when I was in elementary school, but I obviously had to stop that because Asian parents really don't care if you're good at art or not. You know, you just gotta be successful in math and science. So anyways, there was definitely a large range for paints, but we're gonna start with this one, kind of lower mid-tier, and then if I really enjoy it, then, you know, I can start investing. But I think it's really nice that it's a very low barrier to entry compared to other hobbies, like, I don't know, golf or tennis or snowboarding. They're all so expensive, but painting, I don't know. Also, Ryan is preparing a nice little charcuterie board. And of course, we have the wine decanting. All right, folks, so here is the spread. Oh my goodness. All right, so for the follow along video, we're gonna do watercolor painting landscape mountains for beginners by Ahmed Art. How much water do we use?
Probably not enough.
Yeah, I don't want it to soak through.
6 you got the 7.
Oh, really? Mountains. We need like a domey brush. I'm going with the lighter color first to give it like a wash, and then I'm gonna go in with the darker. What's nice about watercolors is that you needed to let it dry in between painting the layers, so it gives you time to eat your charcuterie, drink your wine. It's very nice and relaxing. I like this. Look at this artiste. Wow. Alright, so next up we're doing these trees. It could really fuck everything up, so we'll see. First, he went in and just kind of like stippled.
Look at Jasper's nose.
Hello.
I booped it with some paint.
We're just gonna stipple on our trees. Alright, so far so good. Ta-da! Alright, so as you can see, we have two distinct styles. I was kind of going more for the brighter and kind of punchier. We got some details in the background mountains, the trees.
Brush as well.
We got some texture in the woods, you know, that's good. What was your kind of mindset going for this? Love the sky. Very nicely blended.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Yeah, but trees are hard.
Trees were difficult, but I think your mountains were kind of layered better than mine. Your birds are way better. But yeah, there you have it. Here you have it, folks. It just takes a few extra seconds and your clothes last a lot longer.
And the final habit is to cook at home more. To know what's in your food, to source your ingredients locally, to make sure that everything is to your personal specifications of seasoning and or preferences. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well,
All right,
you
here's
also
Joe.
save money. You also save money, and plus, you know, you may enjoy cooking. Who knows? It could be one of your hobbies. It's not mine. It's not his. It's his work. But you know,
It is my hobby as well.
maybe you'll like it.
It was my hobby before it was my work.
That's the thing. Is that once something becomes your work, like YouTube,
Like you too. The band.
and they infiltrated everyone's
iPhone.
yeah. Like, what the hell? How do I delete this? All right, chef. What are we making today?
Mushroom risotto at request of my boyfriend.
I love risotto. Risotto is probably my top 5 favorite food categories.
Top 2.
Top 3. I like duck. And I like popcorn. That's a good category.
Popcorn is not.
Yes, it is. And I also really like watermelon.
And
but
energy
risotto is up
drinks.
there. I do love energy drinks.
If you
but
could have a popcorn risotto watermelon flavored energy drink,
no,
you'd
it's got to
buy
be
it.
separate.
So here are some, what are these, shiitakes? I took the stem off already because you can't eat the stem. In here I'm rehydrating some morel mushrooms.
That's what we used for the pizzas last week.
And then we got some, what is this?
No, porcinis.
Porcinis, yeah. Shimijis, just because the shimijis look like mushrooms.
Alright, so we got our shallots and garlic in here. This is what they call sweating it out, babe. Did you know that?
Nope.
Okay, good. Sweat out your aromatics. Yep, your salt. Yes. Wait, show them the arborio rice we're using. From Italy.
More olive oil.
Alright, once your rice is nice and toasty, you want to glug white wine.
Mushroom cooking tip. You want your oil to be smoky hot.
Why?
Because you want to get a good sear on it. Especially if you're rehydrating mushrooms like these and they're a little bit wet. You want to just get rid of that moisture right away.
Yeah.
You know, really hot pan.
Look at these mushrooms. Alright, and here is the homemade meal. We got a nice mushroom risotto. Same wine before. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love risotto. It's so comforting, you know?
It is comfort food.
And it's warm. It does take a very long time though, and it's quite tedious. Alright folks, that's pretty much it for this video. Those were some lifestyle habit changes to, you know, slightly improve your life. Nothing life-changing, nothing revolutionary, but if you do all of them over a long period of time, your life will be a little bit better. Once again, a big thank you to Trueworth for sponsoring this video. Check him out using the link below, using discount code Joe. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and remember, come here, remember.
And remember that sunset photos don't look as nice as they do in person. So just take the reflection on the building and then you'll see the colors instead of taking your camera and pointing it directly at the sunset, because you're never going to get that true color from the sun itself. Just point it directly at the buildings. For example, come look at the sunset.
What's the point? They're not gonna get the accurate sunset.
Well, off the buildings they will.
Anyways, remember to be less shitty. Thanks guys. Hi Jasper, what's going on?
Look at how nice the sunset is.
Okay.
Look at this building right here. Look at how orange it is.
Yeah, that looks very nice.
Yes.
And why can't you get the ocean? Ocean looks nice too.
Sand looks nice, right?
What the hell?